SAP runs proudly and is united in love against hate, war and discrimination. This year, SAP Berlin was part of the Christopher Street Day in Berlin with our very own SAP truck. We made sure to be as loud as possible for more love and unity in the world, and we are proud to stand up for what is right. Get some impression from this year's Christopher Street Day and get to know some of our SAP Berlin colleagues. So, Bruno, what does SAP do to support the LGBTQIA+ community?
As a Brazilian that moved to Germany, I really see this international piece that SAP brings to any employee, also applying to the Pride network. So when I talk with colleagues from the different locations, I feel that everyone has the same feeling, that we feel welcome, that we feel safe, that we feel like empowered to be our true selves, you know. I think everyone should be aware that this community is not about the 4 first letters only, so it's also work that everyone needs to do, like to understand and study more, right? So research and make sure that we're really inclusive towards the whole spectrum when we talk about gender identity and sexual orientation.
This year's motto at the Christopher Street Day 2022 was United in Love Against Hate, War and Discrimination. Susie, what does this motto mean to you?
I think love is the only way to fight against war, hate and discrimination, and Berlin is the best place to show that we are very colorful and very open-minded, and I think united in love in a united city.
The Christopher Street Day demands fast and complete investigation of all crimes against LGBTQIA+ people and a zero-tolerance policy of all forms of discrimination. So, Chris, why is it so important to vote a clear no on intolerance?
I think there are literally like 1,000 reasons to vote a no on tolerance. 2 perspectives that I think are very valuable for SAP is one, that everybody of us works well better if they are tolerated and can bring to work whatever they are, who they are and all their strengths, and also be tolerated on their weaknesses. Second, I think innovation wouldn't be possible without being tolerant. Also, a lot of innovation comes from bringing different perspectives together, from cultural backgrounds, from professional backgrounds. And I think underlying of innovation is tolerance, to hear people out, to hear perspectives, and without any stereotypes, have conversations, open conversations, also fitting in the SAP rule of tell it like it is.
A walk through Berlin shows that there is no typical Berliner. Berlin is known worldwide for its openness and tolerance. It is a diversity that makes Berlin. Helen, how do you perceive Berlin?
I think Berlin accepts people regardless of their sexual orientation or identity, their origin, their race, or whether they are disabled. And actually in 2020, Berlin was the first city to pass an anti-discrimination law targeted at eradicating systemic racism. There are a lot more initiatives, and Berlin is super tolerant and open-minded. And as we saw at the recent Christopher Street Day, here people can be loud, they can be themselves, and they can feel safe in doing so. And I think that's how change happens.
Laura, what does it mean for SAP to be part of the Christopher Street Day?
So, we are not only celebrating this year, we've been part of this Christopher Street Day for many, many years, with a truck, with an official party, and we just want to show that we are really clear and loud when it comes to our values, and we want to empower our employees, and not only them, but also other companies, to show what's right and also to show pride when it comes to LGBTQIA+. I mean, how cool is it to celebrate Christopher Street Day in Berlin with over more than 300,000 people we celebrated with, and I will remember it forever. And I also think that we should even get louder next year and make it even bigger and nicer.
So let's make it even bigger and get louder next year at the Christopher Street Day in Berlin, with all of you joining us, and let's not only be standard, but really be a role model.